Yo, the Game and 50 Cent, yo.
50 Cent's protege, The Game, released the documentary, which became an instant platinum seller. However, as record sales were soaring, rumors circulated that these two artists, known for their beef with others, were now pointing their aim at each other.
How long is this gonna keep going on? How long these dudes been going at it already? Been like 20 years already? Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, The Game used to be down with G-Unit, right? He used to be with 50, Tony Yayo, Banks, you know what I mean? They all used to be together, and like Game was like the new, you feel me? He was like, and he stuck out because The Game is he's from the West Coast, you feel me? West Coast dude with a crew full of East Coast, you know what I mean? East Coast niggas, so that he kind of stuck out. And, you know, the beef basically started over some he said, she said shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers called Game and was like, you know what I mean? 50 said this, basically.
50 talking real greasy, you know? Somebody asked him where Game still with G-Unit. He said across the street around the block. He said next album he ain't doing nothing for you. You gonna sell like 500,000 copies.
That's what he said?
That's what he said.
The first 3 records he put out, I'm on them. West Side Story, How We Do, Hate It or Love It. Those are just 3 singles to date. So every record that he's selling is based on me being on his record with him.
And I'm and then Game just basically jumped off the porch with that. That's what it sounded like from me, from the outside looking in. Now, anybody else, to y'all, I don't know. Y'all can let me know in the comments, you know what I mean, how y'all feel about it, but I feel like it was just stupid. I feel like they probably forgot what they beefing about at this point. It been mad long. How long? How long y'all? Let whatever it is go. But I understand because Game did, when a Game people got shot from 50 bodyguards, one of 50 bodyguards had shot one of Game people when Game had pulled up to the radio station and some shit like that. And 50, he ran out the back, according to Game. Game said 50 ran out the back. 50 ain't let off no shots and nothing. It wasn't 50 who shot Game people. It was 50's bodyguard. You feel me? So, you know what I mean?
Those industry figures would be proven wrong.
Well, a member of 50 Cent's entourage is recovering today from a gunshot wound. The 24-year-old Los Angeles man was reportedly shot in the leg last night while in the lobby of a Manhattan radio station.
We were in New York. We didn't have cars. We just hopped out of cabs, and we went up there trying to, defuse something and talk to a guy that didn't want to talk. He remained upstairs in the radio station and sent security down.
Police say a group was exiting the building. They were leaving and they started to argue and someone pulled a gun. 50 was not injured during the incident. Victim is in stable condition. No arrests have been made.
When the security came down and they seen, 30 Black Wall Street guys outside, and they start shooting at the ground. Some shots skidded up off the ground and hit my man in his leg a couple times.
Most news reports got the story wrong. When the dust...
The whole thing started because of, not much. Really, this whole thing has just been stupid. And, basically now Game is saying, oh, 50 Cent, back in the day, 50, they basically bought the G-uNOT trademark from him for $1 million.
A lot of people don't know this. 50 and Jimmy Iovine, they gave me $1 million to stop saying G-uNOT. They wrote me a check. They bought it. I had to trademark the G-uNOT. And you remember when I was going around with the rat and doing all that shit? That shit hurt, killed G-Unit. You stop seeing the candy cane tank tops and all that shit. All the whole G-Unit, Mark Echo, all this, the shoes, all that shit died. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a hot commodity at once. G-Unit clothing. Niggas was wearing the sweats, the headbands, the masks, everything. That shit died, bro. And then so they had to pay me. I should have asked for more, but the niggas gave me $1 million. But then I'm a hood nigga, so I'm like, $1 million just to stop saying this word?
Yeah.
With a check.
That's
they
crazy.
wrote the check and I stopped saying it.
$1 million, I probably would have did it too, you feel me? But damn, And if it is true, you know what I mean? Because no one's heard this story. The game just coming out with this. Like, you feel me? After all these years, like he ain't been a part of G-Unit in how long? Like, come on. But whatever. It's like it just seems like every so often these dudes throw shots at each other. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of going over people's heads at this point. You feel me? Because it's getting old, like just like them, just like them niggas. Like it's time to hang it up. You know what I mean? These two dudes have been going at it for like 20 years. It's like they basically getting it on every time. Like they beef is basically like Family Guy, like the Family Guy with when Peter Griffin be banging out with the chicken every time they see each other. It's some probably like it's an issue. Like I feel like that's the whole thing with these two niggas, Game and 50. You feel me? I don't really know. I don't know. I'm hoping that because they did like this whole fake truce thing back in the day, like you know what I mean, where they supposedly put the beef behind them. But as you can see, that was some bullshit. Like that was some BS. These dudes is still going at it today. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it is what it is. I don't know how y'all feel about this. I think it's getting old. I think they need to hang it up. Like this beef is, at this point, this shit ain't even doing nothing for y'all career. Like y'all just, like why y'all? I don't know. I don't get it. Let me know in the comment box what y'all think, and you know what I mean. Be easy.